Hello, welcome to Kevlar's Quest, the Modern Life podcast. I'm Kevin Ejezi. Today's quest is why it seems we get old fast. Why it seems we get old fast. For a long time, I wondered why time feels like it speeds up as we get older. My personal theory is that it happens because we stop paying close attention to life. Instead of really noticing things, we rely on shortcuts in our minds. Kids don't do that. When they see something new, they explore it from every angle. They touch it, smell it, taste it, shake it around. They are curious because everything is fresh. That's why childhood feels so vivid and emotional. Kids are experiencing life directly without filters. As adults, we've seen most things before, so our brains take shortcuts. We don't look closely anymore. We just assume we know what's happening. And that's why so many people move through life on autopilot. You can see it at the supermarket or the grocery store, people walking around. Their minds are somewhere else. The problem is, when we stop paying attention, time flies by. The less effort we put into noticing life, the faster it seems to pass. That's why moments of danger or surprise feel so different. If you've had a near-death experience or even just a sudden shock, you know how time seems to slow down. That's because your brain snaps back into full attention, noticing every detail. So how do we slow time down without risking our lives? One way that has worked for many generations, and even I personally practice, is through mindfulness. Simply paying attention to what's happening right now. You don't need to sit in meditation. You can practice it while cooking, driving, or even shopping. The more you train yourself to notice the present moment, the more life feels rich and full. Now, this may be difficult, especially in this our age of screens, where people are always on their screen. It may be difficult because most people, no matter how hard they try to practice mindfulness, it becomes difficult for them because they have trained their minds to always be busy on screens, on doing things on autopilot without even thinking about it. But the way to detox yourself from this is every day consciously make effort to put your mind in anything you do deliberately. That you start noticing the steps that you take to do those things. And when you do this, you remove your mind from anything that has to do with touching screens or pressing buttons. You remove your mind from it. And be mindful about whatever you are doing, whether cooking, whether driving. Notice that sidewalk. Notice that little pothole. Notice the bump, the speed bump. Notice the traffic light as it changes before you pass. Notice the person that took the corner. Notice the person by the sidewalk drinking water from a bottle and the type of clothes that they are wearing. And when you do this, your life will have more meaning. Your life will be more deep because nothing passes you without you noticing it. And what it means is that you are not taking shortcuts in your mind that has made you not to experience life to the full. Another way to do this, to practice mindfulness or to slow time down even as you get older, is to do less. Busyness makes life blur altogether. We fill our days with endless tasks, but most of them aren't truly important. When we let go of the noise and focus on what really matters, time feels slower and more meaningful. So here's the takeaway. If you want life to stop rushing past you, wake up to it. Pay attention. Be present. Cut down on the clutter that you have. When you do so, you will discover that you don't just get more years, you get more life in every single day. Okay, that's our quest for today. Please and please subscribe, like and share, because that's how the channel grows. Someone out there needs to hear this message, maybe someone like you. Let's spread strength and clarity to those navigating this journey. We'll talk more in future episodes. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for listening and take care.